Hey everyone, welcome to SwitchTop. I'm here to share the top 15 games you absolutely need to play on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. These games will give you hundreds of hours of fun, and I'll explain what makes each one special without spoiling anything. Let's jump right in. NieR Automata puts you in the shoes of 2B, an android fighting machines in a post-apocalyptic world where humans have fled to the moon. The story starts simple but gets deeper as you discover the truth about the war between androids and machines. The combat mixes hack and slash action with bullet hell shooting. You'll dodge tons of projectiles while swinging your sword. What makes this game unique is that you play through the story multiple times as different characters, and each playthrough reveals new secrets. The game switches between 2D and 3D gameplay styles, keeping things fresh. You can customize your android with chips that boost your abilities, and there are tons of side quests that add to the story. The music is absolutely incredible and will stick with you long after playing. Super Mario Bros. Wonder brings crazy new ideas to classic Mario gameplay. Mario and friends visit the Flower Kingdom where they discover wonder flowers that completely change how levels work. Touch one and anything can happen. You might turn into a Goomba, the level might flip upside down, or pipes might grow legs and walk around. The new elephant power-up lets you smash through blocks and spray water, while the drill power-up lets you burrow through floors and ceilings. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and even Nabbit. The badge system is new too. You can equip special abilities like wall jumping or starting levels with a power-up. Up to 4 players can play together, and there are over 150 courses to explore. The game looks beautiful and runs perfectly on Switch, making it one of the best 2D Mario games ever made. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma mixes farming simulation with action RPG combat in a Japanese-inspired setting. You play as a guardian, protecting the land of Azuma from monsters and disasters. The story follows your character as they learn about their mysterious past while helping rebuild damaged towns. You'll split your time between growing crops, raising animals, and fighting monsters in real-time combat using swords, magic, and farming tools. The relationship system lets you befriend and even marry townspeople, each with their own stories and personalities. Seasons change your farming and the types of monsters you encounter. You can craft weapons, cook meals that boost your stats, and explore dungeons filled with puzzles and boss battles. The game has a charming art style and relaxing gameplay that makes it perfect for long gaming sessions on Switch.
But beware, monsters may lie in wait. Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore certain monsters to their human forms. As you said,
Pokémon Scarlet and Violet received a major upgrade for Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025, launching alongside the console and transforming the Paldea region into a smoother, more vibrant open-world experience. This free update boosts the game to a consistent 60 FPS with improved lighting, reflections, and HDR support, dramatically enhancing visual fidelity. Pokémon now spawn farther and more frequently, making the world feel more alive, especially in areas that previously suffered from slowdown like Casaroya Lake. Load times have also been drastically reduced. Fast travel, menu navigation, battles, and mounts now respond almost instantly. While the upgrade doesn't completely overhaul older textures or geometry, it revitalizes the game's overall feel, delivering the polished performance fans had hoped for since launch. Whether you're returning to Shiny Hunt or diving in for the first time, Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2 offers the definitive way to explore the vast, open-world adventure of the Paldea region. Super Mario Odyssey receives a dazzling update for Nintendo Switch 2, launching alongside the new console on June 5th, 2025. This remaster-style upgrade enhances one of Mario's most celebrated 3D adventures with sharper visuals, smoother performance, and new features that breathe fresh life into the journey. In docked mode, the game now runs at upscaled 4K with HDR support, while handheld mode shines at a clean 1080p, both maintaining a buttery smooth 60 FPS. Textures, lighting, and shadows have all been improved, improved, making kingdoms like New Donk City and the Cascade Kingdom more immersive than ever. The update also introduces game share functionality, letting a second player control Cappy locally or online for co-op fun. While load times are only slightly faster, the visual leap and added polish make this the definitive version of Odyssey. Whether it's your first globe-trotting adventure or your 10th Power Moon hunt, Mario's cap-tossing quest has never looked or played better. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the ultimate racing game for Switch with everything you could want. The main story mode takes you through various cups racing against classic Nintendo characters, but the real fun comes from the anti-gravity racing that lets you drive on walls and ceilings. With all DLC included, you get 48 tracks and 42 characters to choose from. The item system creates chaotic fun. Getting hit by a blue shell right before the finish line never gets old. Battle mode brings back dedicated arenas with different game types like balloon battle and coin runners. You can play with up to 4 players locally or 12 players online. The game looks fantastic and runs at 60 frames per second. Whether you're a casual player or competitive racer, the excellent track design and balanced gameplay make every race exciting. It's the perfect party game for Switch. Mortal Kombat 1 makes its fierce return on Nintendo Switch 2 with the Definitive Edition, launching on June 29th, 2025. After a rough start on the original Switch, this upgraded version brings massive improvements in visuals, performance, and content. Now running at a stable 60 FPS with DLSS support, the game features enhanced resolution, up to 4K docked, and noticeably sharper textures and faster menus across the board. Handheld mode also benefits from smoother gameplay and improved lighting, making every punch, uppercut, and fatality look better than ever. This version includes all Year 1 content, such as guest fighters like Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and the T-1000, and restores key modes like invasions and cameo fighters. Though a few legacy engine hiccups remain, the refined netcode and fluid combat make this the most complete portable Mortal Kombat experience yet. With brutal battles, cinematic storylines, and flashy finishers, MK1 on Switch 2 delivers a flawless victory.
Round 2. Fight.
Echoes of Wisdom puts Princess Zelda in the starring role for the first time in a main series game. Strange rifts are appearing across Hyrule, swallowing people and places into a dark void. Link disappears while investigating, so Zelda must save the kingdom herself. Instead of a sword, Zelda uses the Tri-Rod to create echoes, copies of objects and enemies she's encountered. You can stack beds to reach high places, copy enemies to fight for you, or use water blocks to solve puzzles. The game encourages creative problem solving since there are multiple ways to overcome every challenge. You'll explore classic Zelda dungeons filled with puzzles and boss battles. The top-down view returns to the series' roots while adding modern mechanics. Zelda can also transform into a sword fighter for direct combat when needed. The charming art style and clever puzzle design make this a must-play adventure for any Switch owner. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition launched on Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025, delivering the full Night City experience, base game and Phantom Liberty expansion, on a single 64GB cartridge with no downloads required. This isn't just a straight port, it's a finely tuned version built specifically for the Switch 2's hardware. Players can enjoy gyro aiming, motion-based combat with Joy-Con 2, and touchscreen navigation, all wrapped in a slick, intuitive interface. In handheld mode, the game targets 720p at a smooth 40 FPS with DLSS support, while docked mode reaches 1080p and 60 FPS in quality settings. It's a must-play because it brings one of the most expansive, story-rich, and visually ambitious RPGs to a portable console without sacrificing depth or immersion. Whether you're navigating the gritty streets of Night City or diving into the suspenseful Phantom Liberty storyline, this version offers the most accessible, complete, and polished way to experience Cyberpunk 2077 on the go. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition originally launched on Nintendo Switch in October 2019. The game runs smoothly on the new hardware thanks to backward compatibility. This epic RPG includes the full base game, both massive expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, and all 16 DLCs, packed into one cohesive experience. On Switch 2, players benefit from faster load times, improved performance, and enhanced visuals by default, making it the best way to experience Geralt's monster hunting journey on a handheld system. The game's rich storytelling, deep characters, and sprawling open world make it a must-play for any RPG fan. Whether you're investigating mysterious disappearances, slaying legendary beasts, or navigating tangled political alliances, The Witcher 3 rewards your choices with meaningful consequences. It's one of the most ambitious and acclaimed games of its generation, now portable and more accessible than ever on Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening received a fantastic free upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2 with the console's launch on June 5th, 2025. This update enhances the beloved Grezzo remake by boosting resolution up to around 1620p in docked mode and true 1080p handheld, while locking gameplay at a smooth 60 FPS. HDR support and improved lighting make the vibrant, toy-like world of Koholint Island even more enchanting. The fluidity and crisp visuals breathe new life into this charming, spooky adventure, making it feel fresh for both newcomers and longtime fans. Link's Awakening is a must-play for anyone who loves classic Zelda storytelling blended with modern polish. Its whimsical art style, clever puzzles, and captivating atmosphere come alive like never before on Switch 2, proving that timeless adventures only get better with age. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition brings one of the greatest JRPGs ever made to Switch with improved graphics and new content. You play as Shulk, a researcher who gains the power of the mysterious Minato sword after his home is attacked by mechanical invaders. The story takes place on the bodies of two dead gods frozen in battle. It's an epic tale about revenge, friendship, and discovering the truth about the world. The combat happens in real time but uses cooldown-based abilities called arts that you activate with buttons. You control one character while the AI handles your party members, but you can switch between them anytime. The world is absolutely massive with incredible views and secrets everywhere. Side quests help you understand the characters and world better. The music is some of the best in gaming. This Definitive Edition includes the future-connected epilogue that adds 10+ hours of new story. It's a 100+ hour adventure that never gets boring. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time launched on Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025 alongside the console. This charming life sim RPG lets players pick from 14 unique lives, like mercenary, miner, or cook, to craft their own personalized adventure. The story weaves in time travel and island building, offering a mix of mystery and creativity as you develop your own towns. Thanks to the Switch 2's power, the game shines with smoother frame rates, better graphics, and faster load times, making exploration and crafting feel effortless. Whether you're you're battling monsters, gathering resources, or just kicking back in a cozy village, Fantasy Life I delivers a fun, relaxing experience that's perfect for anyone who loves blending story and gameplay in one delightful package. Mario Kart World launched on Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025, marking a bold new chapter for the iconic kart racing series. This installment breaks the mold by introducing an open-world design where players can seamlessly drive between interconnected tracks, creating an immersive and dynamic racing experience. With support for up to 24 players online, doubling previous limits, and fresh modes like the Elimination-style Knockout Tour and Free Roam, the game offers both competitive and exploratory fun. Dynamic weather and day-night cycles add layers of strategy and excitement, while new power-ups like the Coin Shell and Ice Flower spice up the action. Featuring over 40 characters, including fan favorites and new faces, Mario Kart World perfectly showcases the Nintendo Switch 2's power. It's a must-play for both longtime fans and newcomers, delivering fast-paced thrills and a fresh, expansive take on kart racing.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom launched on Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025, offering an upgraded definitive experience for fans and newcomers alike. Running at a stunning 4K resolution and a smooth 60 frames per second, the game brings Hyrule's vast and magical world to life with breathtaking clarity and detail. HDR support enhances lighting effects, especially in mysterious areas like the depths, adding depth and atmosphere to the adventure. Faster load times and improved textures ensure gameplay is seamless and immersive. The addition of Zelda notes via the Nintendo Switch app provides players with a handy navigation tool to tackle exploration and puzzles more effectively. With its rich storytelling, innovative mechanics, and enhanced visuals, Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2 is an essential play for anyone who loves epic quests and open-world exploration, delivering a truly unforgettable Zelda experience. Those are my top 15 must-play Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 games. From charming remakes to epic adventures, these games show why the Switch is such an incredible console. Each one offers something unique and will give you hundreds of hours of entertainment. Which game are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you decide what to play next, hit that like button and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.